Alright guys, how you doing? In this video we're going to go for a walk together. I'm going to go for a walk around that water, around that little place we went before. I've got a couple of bags here. I'm going to take these with me to pick up some stuff from the little store downstairs, some groceries later on the way back. But first I want to go with you guys for a little walk. Let's have a little quick walk around there. Please excuse me for the camera angle for a second. Let's get going, yeah? Very cold outside, but I like it. This time of year is my favourite time of year because we're wrapped up nice and warm in a jacket. Got my gloves on, it's nice. Hopefully it's quiet. Hopefully we don't bump into too many people with dogs and whatever. Hopefully we get a nice quiet walk and get some nice scenery. Have a nice walk. Come on, let's make the most of it. Nice views, it's a nice little area. I'm not going to be out for long. No. Just make it a nice little walk. Let's go. Enjoy it. First. Avoid any hassle and just go fast if I want to do. Let's see. As I say, today I've not taken my backpack. I've not got it with me today, so I've just taken 2 bags here. Should be enough for the things I've got to get later. Today I don't plan to go in any other routes, like other roads and paths. Today I just really plan to walk around that water, around that place once. Could do 2 laps maybe. That's an idea. I might do that. Walk around it twice and then come back home. I'll walk around it twice. We'll see how we go, and then come straight back. Or no, before I go to the shop, before I go to that store, I'll stop the video. Yeah, so let's have a nice. Let's take it in at the moment, you know. We're moving house very soon, moving home. So I probably won't get a chance to be going around that area anymore, you know. I won't get a chance to be going around here. We're moving in the next few days. We'll be moving home in the next few days. I'm also recording this in a better quality this time. I'm wrapped up nice and warm, got enough layers on, top and bottom. So, you know, go this way, go this way today. This man's watching me. You do get funny people looking at me, as I say. You do get watching me, look. I'll try and avoid any silly people confronting me and keep it positive. I don't know if we're going to see any cats or dogs out today. Get a lot of stray cats around, as I say. You do get them around here, as I say. Yeah. We'll just get past this old. Yeah, I don't waste my time around negative people. The thing is, sometimes, as I say, you get to certain areas, different times, it'll be like more packed, get more people around, you know. Whereas sometimes it'll be a bit more quiet in general. So it may or may not be the best time to come around because it's already now gone 4. Already gone 4, as I say. It's already gone 4, as I say. It's already gone 4, as I say. Already gone about 4:30, as I say. Like usually, you know, it's been around 4, as I say, usually the time. Anyway, we come around this place, you know what I mean? Sometimes I get back around 4:30. But a few people around. It's not. I like it around here. I really do. And there are a few people around here, as I say this time. So let's see. There are a few people walking around here. So I'm just going to try and make this as kind of as calm a walk as I can get. If I had to guess, there's a few people walking around here. They're just basically making their way around to go home because they live nearby, obviously. But it is nice though. You can hear some voices behind the trees. God, I don't fancy any. Yeah, today is a bit of a mad one today. This is a bit more packed than usual. Ah, God. So I probably would have been better. Yeah. This is what the deal is. It's better to come on different days, really. It's better to come on different days, really. Shit. I was planning to make it a nice little walk as well. Take it slowly and calmly. I promise they can't start talking to me. Do you know what? I don't fancy that. Do you know what? I'm going to cut off around here. Hold on. You've got to look at the facts. If you're not getting a nice, quiet, calm walk, then sometimes you've got to see, change your route. You know what I mean? Change your route. You know what I mean? So I could just go around there and walk around the blocks around there, go a different way around the buildings, around some of the other buildings in the back. But I've planned to come out and have this little walk around here. So we'll see. Okay, let's just see if we get this moment to ourselves now. Nice and calm and quiet. I'll just loop this round twice and go back anyway. But there are people around. I just like it when it's quiet and there's nobody around, you know. Isn't it nice though? Isn't it really nice and calm and quiet? Nice and calm and quiet around here. I hope it stays like that. See the birds. I'm looking at the birds out here. The birds, no problem. Oh, that fresh air is so nice. I'm breathing. Oh, some people carry on like this is freezing cold. You know? It's not. It's not too bad. It is cold, but it's like I'm wrapped up nice and warm. You know what I mean? I don't know what's up in that booth. Before I was joking about saying something in the other video. You see it? You know. There's one time I walked along here, if you remember, to the end, and the other one. I'm not going to do it today. It's not worth it. You know. We'll loop it round, as I say. I'll go back round again twice. We'll walk around twice to make the most of it. It's really, I'm not the only one. More or less, there's a guy there. A guy walking his dog over there. I should be filming this in a horizontal and a landscape view. I know I should. Oh, there. Someone's had a wee there, look. Someone's had a pee on there. I reckon. Hold on, can you see that? Hold on. Hold on, guys. Sorry, it's the focus. Someone has had a wee on there. It's not me. It's either a dog or someone acting like one. I don't know. Who lives in a house like this? Dun, dun, dun. What level is this? The next action video game. If there's any fish in there, they're probably half frozen. Loads of little areas, like you see there's water there, look. They're little puddles, you know that people have been having a pee around them. They're walking past a bunch of people up here. On the left side up there, so, you know, a bunch of older people. Older guys, they're probably gambling and that. as they do, you know what I mean? Oh, my mistake. I think I made a mistake. No, didn't see too clearly who that was actually. But nice, isn't it? Nice around here. Obviously, you can see the traditional, I mean, the absolute style of it, the way it is, obviously. You can tell I'm in a place that's not the West, or rather, or it could be a place in the West that's trying not to be, and there's quite a few of them around. But, you know, you see ego in the East and the West, and the North and the South. People just everywhere they go. I could go over there to the middle and have a look. Should we go over there? Not worth it, is it? Going over there. It's not worth going over there, really. Just a little zoom in on it. Could go. You say it's not worth. I mean, who to say what's not worth? I can get a zoom in on it. It'll be good. It's hard to get the controls on the phone with the glove on, you know. I want to drop it in the fucking. Oh, that's weird. It's not letting me zoom in either. That's weird. It's weird. This particular app's not letting me zoom in. Okay, I thought it was that. Weird. The built-in like phone app, you know, for the phone camera should be allowing me to zoom in. That is good. Man. Been recording for nearly 12 minutes. We're going to do another lap around. If I have to leave my phone here somewhere, I don't want to drop it in the water. I'm not going to do it either, but I've got to run around there to wave to you guys from the other side and somewhere around there. See you run around. I'm not going to do that. You might get people that walk around areas like this a lot more. You get people that probably jog around here like every day, couple of laps, run around the area. You get old people that probably walk around here at certain times, you know what I mean? That's also exercise for them. Walking's good for people anyway. I saw this, some people have said that walking's not good for you, you know. Like, it's not good exercise, they say it's bad for your joints. This is bullshit. Sorry, man. To me, it's nonsense, right? It is not bad to walk, walking. You say walking, like, it depends. If you do anything too much, it's not good for you. If you do anything too less, it's not good for you. Movement of the body, you know, walking's good for you. You know? It's good for you. Just is good. Of course, it's good for you. Standing is good for you. I mean, that's the next thing they say. Say walking's bad for you. You're going to say standing's bad for you, isn't it? That's the next thing they're going to say. Standing's bad for you. Opening your eyes is bad for you. Talking, moving that jaw too much is bad for you, and that can be. But these crazy, some of these people, they do other things. They do a lot of things that are bad for them, you know, health-wise. Do a lot of things that's bad for them. You know what I mean, people? They don't care about that. You know what I mean? What they're putting into them, chemicals-wise and stuff. See ripples over there. There are fish in there. I don't think there's any giant squid in there or anything. Come on this side. So I'm just going to loop this back round, as I say, right? And then, well, let's look at it realistically. Which way did we come from? So, well, yeah. We'll loop it back round to the other side. I'll go around there, back all the way around. I'd like to walk around the buildings as well. I mean, it's not a waste of your time. I see some people, they'll be looking at it like I said before, like, if you're walking around a big park like this, or a park, or an area, you might say it's a waste of time, right? Or just, whatever you're doing, you could be just sitting down somewhere, you could be walking somewhere, whatever it is. They say it's a waste of time, right? You know, yeah? It's another thing. It's not, you know, it's like, it's what you're doing with it. Because however you use your time, you can't do everything. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you can multitask things and that, either as because you've got to, or things that you enjoy. Maybe. You can multitask. You know. But like, whether you're just doing one thing or whatever, you can't. You know, sometimes you can't really do multiple things. You have to like choose your time for certain things, like going on a walk like this, right? Or being at home, doing whatever I'm doing at home. You know what I mean? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but it's like, you know, right? But it's like at the same time, you've got like, you can only do what you can in like 1 minute, like one moment, one thing. But as long as you're doing something you've got to make that choice, haven't you? In the day, and accept your choice and try and make the most of it for what you've done. I nearly stepped in dog's mess. I say, unless it's people's mess. Yeah. But it's like, sometimes like you've got to literally do what is right for you. Hold on 1 second. Okay. Yeah, we got some pictures here and stuff on here. Look, pictures of animals and stuff. Show you. Oh, look at these poor animals in the thing. They're talking about looking after the environment. I think that's what they're doing. Talking about looking after the environment. Oh, fuck, that's quite sad to look at that. What the fuck's that all about? Shit, they're talking about protecting the environment. That's what they're talking about. Protect the environment, da-di-da. They show some horrific pictures like that or something. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Oh, fuck. I'm thinking, what way should we go? Sorry. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But yeah, back to what I was saying though. So obviously you can't do both. You know what I'm saying? You can only do one thing at a time. You can't, you can't be choosing to go somewhere and then you want to do things at home. You know what I mean? Can you? You got you can only do one thing at a time. You can't be in two places at one time. You know what I'm saying? The things you're doing. You know what I'm saying? The pass the people up here. The pass the people. Yeah. This may be the last time we're coming around here now. The last time. Yeah. The last time we're coming around here. Most likely to be the last time. Unless we're not moving house just yet, we might get another chance. We'll time to come around here. I like places like this that's nice and quiet, you know what I mean? I like places where it's nice and quiet. Similar walks. You know? Yeah. Nice, huh? I'm not going to go over there. I'll tell you what I'll do. We'll go up to the bridge one more time on the bridge there. We'll back down. But what I'm trying to say is, like when you're going up, the birds giving me a send off, the birds giving me a goodbye. Moving on as we go. Do you know what I mean? Whew. Yeah, it's starting to get a bit darker now. It's about the time. Consider ripples on the water as well. Fish are giving me the send off. I don't know if there's any in there. No idea. When it comes to the unknown, you know what I mean? When it comes to the known, you might have a few more things come to mind. I'm going to go this way, and I'm going to basically go back in the other direction. It'll be like more, direct before to get to where I'm supposed to be going, to the shop. Right, I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed it. As I say, go back over this bridge one more time here. Got quite a few videos of this now, haven't we? Is it 3 or 4 videos of this? So if there any more, if there are any more, I don't know. We'll see how it goes, alright? But I'm sure there'll be more walks. I've got a few walk videos, as you know, on the channel. We've done quite a few so already, like just in the recent weeks. Yeah, nothing quite really. That tower up there, whatever that is for, that tower. I'd like to zoom in, but I've not got the right app on for it. Nice and calm. I like to sit around a place like this, just sit on that wall. We just sit on the damn wall, or sit somewhere around on a wall on a bench and just sit around. If there's no piss on them, if there weren't people coming up behind you with their dogs and calling out, and groups of people and weird individuals, if you could have a peaceful moment to yourself, it'd be all right. You have a wall behind you, some trees or something. I'll get going. But I'm just saying that, doing two things at once, obviously, you can't. So So I'm gonna basically go back home and do what I want to do, my stuff, as I say. 20 minutes have been recorded. I'm going to stop the video in a moment. So I really don't know what's in some of these buildings here as we walk along past this building here. I don't know what's in there in this building here. I don't know what's in there in that building. Got a few chairs in there. See if people sit in there sometimes, I don't know, watching me now. They got it. Funny. Strange, not funny, very strange. You know, sometimes you get tired of laughing. You're tired of laughing, tired of talking, tired of crying, tired of sleeping. You know what I mean? Is he coming or going? Is he eating or choking? Yeah. I'm going this way anyway. Oh God. You see some weirdos around here, I tell you. Anyway, it's starting to get dark. We've not seen any cats yet. You wouldn't see them near the water though, would you? Unless there was, unless we was like deliberately going there, try and find some frozen fish. Huh? Yeah. Oh, is he gonna just? Oh, there you go. Well, then see what? When I stand down there, just asleep there. I'm just saying, look at me like I'm strange, yeah? Looking at me like I'm crazy. I'm the strange one, crazy one. What does he want me to do? I'm waiting on the side of the road, letting his car pass, because he thinks I'm going to walk out. If I was to lay there, sit in the road there, should I stand there? Sick. Be honest with yourself. You must be honest and real with yourself. Yeah? You see some people around here, it's a shame, it's a shame. I want to turn left in a moment. To turn left down here. Alright. Just smiling at people. You know what they need? You need more education. You need less education. You need to wake up. You need more health sometimes in yourself. Mind and body. Mind and body. As Lao has said in the Tao Te Ching very clearly about balancing yin and yang. That's what you need to do. The reason I keep strongly talking about such deep philosophies when I'm on these walks is because I get strange looks at me. And I think, you know what, I'll tell you something. If you don't want to know that, if you're listening, I'll give you a message about nature, you know. But at the end of the day, right, it doesn't matter what you think, what ideas are going through your head about the world. The most important thing is your mind functioning right? That tree's growing up nice high towards the sky there, right? There you go. Nice and calm setting. Look. Just sit around it. I say, how's your body functioning? Respect your health, you know what I mean? You know. Come over here, look at you go over there, do some exercise. Okay, get off your ass, lazy. Really? Talking about money. Money's nothing. Yeah, money's nothing. Repeat to you people, listen to me now, you don't believe it? Time will forget you. You're a demon. No, I tell people, time will forget you. When you're chasing after money and problems, how much money have you earned? How much money have you spent in your life? Come around here and do some exercise. You know what I mean? Start eating better. You know, things like that. You know what I mean? Yeah, you can use a bit more money, fair enough. You can use a few more tools, carry them in your bag. But ask yourself what you're really doing. When I come to the real piece of it. Hope you've enjoyed. So I'm going to stop this one here, yeah? Take care. Keep it real. Always be honest with yourself and real. It's the best way. It's the only way to live. It's the only way to actually really live, you know. Hope you've enjoyed that one, yeah? Take care, yeah, peace.